what that means and what that feels like to those of us that maybe haven't played before.
Your first question, you're always trying to make some adjustments, whether it's defense, offense, as far as, hey, Brandon said earlier, they're doing a little bit different. Hey, we're going to run these things to this or this package. Offensively, you're trying to stay ahead of the curve a little bit as far as, hey, they've shown this. What's another play that we can go to? But I mean, truth be told, I think the adjustment was me. I didn't make any. It was more just stop worrying about what's happening, because when they were scoring on us, I think our defense was getting frustrated a little bit and this or that, and just focus on what we can control. That's my job as a head coach, is to make sure their mindset's right? And when maybe you're not playing as well defensively, you start questioning yourself. And so my jobs are to recognize that and sense the temperature of the team. Offensively we were doing well, so the main thing is, hey, keep it going, right?
As a team, being our first year in the conference, we definitely wanted to make a statement, and I think every week we just took it as, this is the next game. We out there, we just having fun, not even knowing, like, I felt like 12-0 came up on us quick, not even knowing, like, we just living in the moment, not even knowing, like, we making history. So I think that's the biggest thing for us as a team. We were just having fun, and the season just crept up on us, and now we're here now, 13-0 Conference USA champs, man.
Pretty spectacular from downstairs too. It's one of those no, yes, one of those things, and that's what he's able to do. Lord's blessed him with just a great natural ability, and then the confidence that he's playing with. We had a play on, and they gave us a different look, and he was wise enough not to run out there and do something to potentially be a turnover or lost play, and then he made some people miss, and that's a gift that he has. And the thing that I'm so impressed with him by is he knows that he's made so much strides from January to now, but I think what goes unsaid is he's been a great leader for our group, and our team. And the quarterback's a leader, regardless, whether you want to be or not. And he's really embraced that piece of it, and I think that's why you've seen our offense have so much success. And also when our defense runs out there, they feel like, hey, those guys are going to get us points, and I think that is what I'm most impressed with him. I knew he had the talent, just the way he's embraced that piece of it. The talent. He watched video and see he's got athletic talent. What his challenge would have been is, hey, can he harness it and be a quarterback and not rely on what quarterbacks do? And he, to his credit, after the spring, he made a commitment to himself, to his team. I think he trusted us that we had his best interest. Coach Corn and Coach Dixon do a fantastic job, and I think he knew that no matter what he did, we had his back, and that's all he needed. He just needed to know, hey, if he goes out there and makes a mistake, that he's not going to get pulled. He's not going to do that. But hey, he's our guy. And once we made the decision, we told him, this is your team, and he ran with it. And I think August is when he really started making that turn. You knew the talents that were really making that turn as far as he wants
student body. They leave, halftime, different things, and they just leave no matter what the game is. And our student body and our fans in here, but they stay through all 4 quarters. And when we needed, we need them in big moments. They're loud. They're after it. They're booing when the bad calls are happening. They're doing all those things, and it's special. I know our team appreciates that because we've traveled different places, and other people don't have those things.
They did a lot of different things. I feel like from this game, from the first game to this game, and we just had to adjust at halftime for certain things that they were doing and contain the quarterback. The quarterback was rushing, and that was kind of hurting us, and we had to plaster, and that's plaster to our mans when we were man-to-man in coverage, and that was the most trouble we were having when we were on the field, because he was scrambling and they were just running around, and that was the most difficult thing that we had to adjust to. But we did as best as we could to adjust to that.
Man, it's just a big blessing for us and just to his family, just knowing that he was supposed to be here with us today, although he still is here with us today. It's just a big blessing, honestly. I mean, we had long nights and a lot of things going on when that happened back then, and we just knew that this season we just had to fight hard for him and fight hard for his family, and that's what we did. So, I mean, words can't explain it. Oh yeah, I mean, that was all them. Just the fans, they do that every week. I mean, every time we have a home game, everybody know in Conference USA, Liberty has the best fans, so that's a fact. And they most definitely came out today, brought everybody out, and brought everybody out and supported us today for this championship game. And it was very important for us to just come out there and get the win for everybody. Like I said in the past interview, this wasn't just about us today. This runs way longer than just today. This runs years back, and everything just the Liberty Foundation. We went out there and did it today for that.
He's been here for 1 year, and the impact he's made has been tremendous.
First and foremost, man, I got to thank God just for allowing me to be on this platform. And I think us getting better just goes back to our consistency in practice. You got to practice like you play, so we got to come out there and practice hard every day. We can't just take it for granted. So I think that led to us. I felt like as an offense we had our best game today. The connection for me and Salter, I think first and foremost, we roommates. So you know what I'm saying. I think it comes from that. We just got to bond outside of football. And me just keeping his spirits up and keeping mine up. I think where that connection comes.
But I did think about it. I did, because I know the committee's watching, and obviously 21 is more than 14. But one thing that we've tried to do, and let me committed to do, is treat everybody we play with respect. And I've been on that other side when people try to run that up on you, and my heart would not let me do that. I respect Coach Keel. They played a great game. He chose not to take his timeouts, and there was no need for us to run that score up. And so I don't want to embarrass anybody. We've had, if you go back, we've had the ball 4 times where we could have scored at the end of the game and made our margin of victories. And I hope the committee looks at that. We challenge our young people to do the right thing consistently. And if I'd have scored there, I don't think that'd have been the right thing. It's in the message. I'm a football coach, but I'm leading young men and trying to be an example for them. And I didn't think that set the right example for what we've preached all year.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like today I just went out and I had fun. So that was the main goal today. Although this was a big championship game, a big game to everybody, and to us this was just the next one. And we just wanted to go out there and play for each other today. So that's what we just wanted to go out and execute all week in practice. We knew this moment would come. So there's a big shout out to everybody that prepared us, the coaching staff, trainers, nutrition, everybody that helped us get to this point and help us finish this season 13. It's just a big blessing.
100% I do. You got 13 wins. Our average margin of victory versus bowl-eligible teams, it was 17 going into tonight. It was 14 for this win, so I can't do that math. I don't know what that'll knock it down to, but 16. And we beat 6 bowl-eligible teams. That's the highest G5 in the country. Nobody else is above 4 currently. And so 13 up, 13 down, 6 teams that you beat that are going to bowl games. One of those teams you beat twice that went to SEC country and hammered a SEC team who turned around and gave up a miracle, or they would have beat a team that's considered for the playoffs. So our team has earned the right to be in there regardless of what happens tomorrow. But if you go all 13 weeks and match us up with who we're competing against for that spot, all the measurables, all the margins of victory, the people we beat that are bowl eligible, we have more wins, more margin of victory, and we dominated. As you look through, we dominated the last 6 weeks. We've played games and we've finished and dominated those. Yeah, let me say, let's give credit to New Mexico State and Coach Keel. Tremendous team, tremendous competitors. That was a hard-fought game, and I thought both teams were great representatives of this conference, and it was a great championship game. Obviously, I'm very proud of our team. Things didn't go perfect for us. We obviously took their best shot, but there was never a doubt on our sideline that we were going to find a way to get it done. This group of men have had that mindset all year long, that they believed and thought they'd find a way to get it done. And to be able to do that, be 13-0, be Conference USA champions, we thought that was out there. We thought we could achieve that if things went our way, and boy, did it go our way all season long. And so just pleasure to be their coach and be a part of the team and what they were able to
pull that down.
Go over it.
Man, it was surreal getting that interception. I knew my team needed to play, and our backs were against the wall, and we just needed to play. And I felt like I could make that play, and I just kept refocusing after each play. Our coaches harped on that this week about refocusing, good, bad, and ugly. And that's what we kept on doing these drives. You know, no matter what, we just kept refocusing, and that's what that happened on that play.
You know, the way the game was going, we had a 4th down stop that we got stopped on a 4th down we got, and they missed a field goal. We made them punt one time. You needed to stop. It was going back and forth, and the way that game was going, and they were driving obviously to score. We needed somebody to step up there to stem that tide because it was going to come down sort of the last person had the ball, and that was a huge play because they were going to tie it up. That allowed us to get that 14-point lead, or to go drive and get that 14-point lead and give us the margin that we needed to, I don't want to say relax, but I think it gave us a jolt of energy. Because when you're doing your best defensively and maybe they're making plays on you, start questioning yourself sometimes, right? And we need somebody in those moments to step up, and Brandon's been able to do that all year long. But that was a huge play. It was one-arm catch. It was unbelievable. Proud of him.